Oh, yeah, the Gorilla Tape is back, but unfortunately at this point in the week, because as I'm filming this, it is the day after Thanksgiving. Pardon me, the only thing that we have back so far is the dreaded yellow sticker of demise, but I wanted to share it just in case anybody had that address for Jacob Green, the very, very dominant defensive lineman for Seattle for many a year back in the 80s and early part of the 90s. College Football Hall of Famer as well. Unfortunately, there I found a P.O. box in Houston, Texas, but that did not work. So I guess it's back to the drawing board, and we'll see what else, if anything, comes either this week so you can see it on Tuesday or combining it with next week. We will see. All right, and since I actually have been gone a while, and up until really I got back in town, pardon me, the only thing I had gotten back was one RTS, but there was a good amount of stuff waiting for me upon my return, but there were four RTSs, so I figured we'd just start off and continue on with the RTS Parade just to see and if anybody has any of these addresses. Please note that they are not working. Rasheed Wallace here, Reggie Williams, unfortunately that was a miss. Victor Soderstrom, care of the Tucson Roadrunners. Now that one, either they changed their mailing address and I did not realize it, or maybe he got moved up to, I believe they're with Phoenix, but either way, I'll have to check that. And unfortunately, a RTS from Troy Polamalu, but the card came back, which means another try is forthcoming. So I did get back two actual TTMs, so stay tuned either for that or some more RTSs to begin the video, I guess, until we get back into normalcy. And as the week rolls on, more, unfortunately, are coming to join one of the sadder parades that has ever been seen, the parade of RTSs for these past couple weeks. We got four more yellow stickers of demise. So passing them along before we get into the actual, hopefully, successes. We got Ted Simmons, RTS from Chesterfield, Missouri. Mike Allstott, which is kind of a bummer. I really wanted to try to get him, so I'm going to be definitely looking for another address for him. Whoops. Susan Sullivan, who I guess is no longer with Paradigm Talent Agency. She was a voice actress I really, really liked. And Vernon Wells, unfortunately. So, alas, four more to add to the parade of RTSs. But don't worry, hopefully there's some good stuff in the actual envelopes coming up. Okay, and thankfully the parade of RTSs and yellow stickers of demise has come to a close for, I guess, what's been 2 weeks now, with everything up in the air and not getting a whole lot back. But despite all the yellow stickers, we were presented with many opportunities to try again. We did actually get 3 successes. I'm changing it up a little just because these videos can kind of go a little longer. So pre-opened, we got coming back on December the 3rd, and this is a little different format for me, so I could kind of play it by ear. Sent it on June the 2nd to Josiah Gray, pitcher for the Washington Nationals right now. Still real early in his career, 9-12 with a 5.17 ERA and 230 strikeouts so far. Started with the Dodgers last year and now is with the Nationals. Came back in 184 days, and I had actually sent it to an address in, I believe it was New Rochelle. New Rochelle, New York, that I found on Sports Card Forum. And coming in, excuse me, with a signed rookie card. So, Mr. Gray, thank you very much. It looks great. The blue looks absolutely wonderful on that. So we're going to set him off to the side and move on to our second one. A much faster return. This is Tony Bennett. Unfortunately, not the fantastic singer, but actually the rather good basketball coach and basketball player. Sent November the 18th of 2022, came back also on the 3rd for 15-day turnaround. And I sent it care of the University of Virginia Athletic Department, where he is the basketball coach. Actually has been with the Cavaliers since 2009. Before that, spent some time coaching at Washington State. Shout out Cash and Dad. They love the Cougars. Let's see. Playing career, did not, let's see, professional. He was selected in 92, spent 3 seasons with the Charlotte Hornets, there you go. And then kind of kicked around, played for the North Harbor Vikings of the NBL, which I believe is that's the one in New Zealand. But he's been a coach at some level since 1998. Had a lot of success. Made the tournament in 2019. 5-time ACC champion, 2-time ACC tournament champion. Couple of coaches of the year. Just very well respected, very good basketball coach. And now I realize I haven't taken the card out of the envelope. And right here on the old classic draft picks. Sorry about that. I'm bumping everything. Again, I'm a work in progress. And he went to Wisconsin, Green Bay. Actually, not too familiar with that school, or even what level they're in, but a couple years in the NBA and a very, very solid coaching career. So, Mr. Bennett, thank you very much. And we're going to move on to the final one, which took a good amount of time to come back. From the hockey realm, Damon Severson. Sent it February the 3rd of 2021, came back December the 10th of this year, a 675-day turnaround, but we got us a signed Upper Deck card, and I sent this care of the New Jersey Devils, and that is where he still is. So any Devils fans, I'm looking up at up toward the Ontario region, Brother Rip and fam, I know you guys are Devils fans, he does sign, and he is... I think he just may take his mail home at the end of the year because it's been gone a while, but it came back. And my rambling is done. Hopefully the new format works out okay. Let me know your thoughts down below. And on to the next week. Now that we're getting back on track, a lot more TTMs are going out for request. So fingers crossed that we're going to be seeing a lot more of these in the coming weeks. All right, everybody. Thank you much. Hope all is well. Stay tuned for tomorrow because we got some Conan tomorrow.